Hey gamers, what's gaming? Welcome back to another gaming video where we game and talk about the game Battlefield 2042. We're all gaming on it. Basically, DICE is freaking out. They're having a conniption. They said there's going to be no server browser, so that's going to be pretty shit. Listen to this clip right here.
But one thing that we wanted to help manage your expectations on is the request we've tracked since launch to bring a server browser to all-out warfare. Presently, we have no plans to either introduce a second server browser or modify the existing Portal server browser experience to include all-out warfare. You know from most of our recent patch that we have made improvements to joining on friends and queuing into servers that your friends are playing on. We may go on to make further quality of life improvements in the future that help to do that and let you play together with your friends. But we wanted to help to let you all know that when it comes to a server browser specifically for all-out warfare, we're currently not pursuing this. We've had a lot of questions on this, so we wanted to make sure you got an answer. Somehow related though, one thing that we are actively exploring is persistent servers for Battlefield Portal. This is something that we're looking for solutions on, and we'll have more details to share on that once we've got those plans more firmly shaped up. So stay tuned on that front.
Drop a like for that extremely scripted teleprompter reading masterclass from Stratford, the community manager. And yeah, basically, DICE just said that you're not getting a server browser for Battlefield 2042 All-Out Warfare, and I'm going to be honest, I fully expected this. You know, games have been shifting towards a matchmaking sort of deal for a long time now, and they're just not going to add these sort of server browsers into a lot of games anymore, because the fact of the matter is, with skill-based matchmaking and everything else going on, there is no way for them to implement skill-based matchmaking in a sort of server browser scenario where every player can join every server. And I'd also wager a guess that it probably costs them more money to run a server browser system, because God forbid allowing third parties to host servers in your game, much like the servers that have been keeping Battlefield 3 and 4 playable, I don't know, a decade after release, and are quite literally the backbone of the Battlefield franchise that has kept those games alive and playable for people that want to actually go back and play them and get some nostalgia trips. I'd also wager a guess that not many people have actually heard about this, because that video really doesn't have that many views since it's an unlisted dev talk, and I believe there's only maybe 1 or 2 videos online going over this information. So yeah, let me know in the comment section, how do you feel knowing that basically the server browser idea is completely dead and you're just never going to get it? Let me know in the comments. And as always, if you enjoy the content, hit the subscribe button and like the video, as it really does help the channel out. I streamed a 5.5-hour Battlefield 4 tournament yesterday that a lot of people had fun watching, so also follow my Twitch channel. I stream every single day, and I will likely be playing in more Battlefield 4 tournaments. Wow, look at that! Anyway, he did mention something else in that little tidbit there. He did mention that they're looking at persistent server hosting for Battlefield Portal, which I actually think would be a great idea. Now, whether or not they'll allow third parties to come in, like I mentioned, Battlefield 3 and 4, and be able to host servers in Battlefield 2042, I highly doubt that. I think it'll be some sort of integrated persistent server system where you probably have to pay EA directly or some bullshit like that. And with that comes like really unreliable servers and da-da-da-da, and that's if they even let us do it to begin with. So there's a lot of unanswered questions here. He did mention to stay posted on this issue, but I'd argue the bigger issue is whether or not this game is going to be supported after Season 4, and I'd say the chances of that are very low. Especially considering the fact that Season 2, at least for me, and you can also let me know what your thoughts are on this, Season 2 for me is already pretty much over and done with. Like, I don't really care that much about the Battle Pass, it's just a bunch of skins. Like, you unlock all the important stuff, I think, before level 50, like all the weapons and stuff like that. And I think the simple fact of the matter is, for me at least, one map and a few weapons is not going to tide me over for much longer than, I don't know, 2 weeks. It hasn't even been 2 weeks. But that's a topic of discussion for another time. Let's actually talk about the fact that they actually hot-fixed Paik. And I'm shocked to see this, because they didn't even really mention they were going to do it. They're just like, oh, here's the hotfix for Paik. It's like, oh, okay, fine. And it's actually a pretty substantial hotfix that needed to be done. Paik, as I think we all know that still play the game, was an absolute menace to the game after they buffed her for no apparent reason, seemingly for fun. I swear to God, you couldn't walk 5 feet without seeing location revealed, location revealed. I just every 5 seconds, and then you die to the person using them. You look at the scoreboard, they're still like 2 and 10. Their name is Cactus Dozer 6500, and they're shooting you through a smoke grenade and a bush, and you had no chance of retaliating. It was just a fucking hellish landscape. But now the nerf they've actually released, I would say a pretty substantial nerf, but again, Paik as a character, as a specialist in a combined arms game, I don't think can actually properly be balanced because, again, this is a combined arms games. You know, it's not organized. It's chaotic, you know? You're going to have Pikes that are going to kill you through smoke, and you're just not going to be able to counter it because, you know, the game's obviously not designed to be a competitive shooter where you can have something in the game to counter wall hacks, you know? It's just not really in the cards. So I think the better balanced decision should have been made before the game even released. And that better balanced decision would be to never put Paik in the game in the first place. But at least DICE hotfixed her, so she is at least less annoying and effective. And with that, that's going to be it for this video, just a bit of a news roundup video. I should have a couple really cool videos on the way. I'm working with a couple very talented people. There should be a couple absolute fucking bangers on the way. So hit the subscribe button if you enjoy the content, like the video, join the Discord, and of course, follow me on Twitch. I stream every single day. There are going to be some new games on the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel coming very, very soon, and I am extremely excited for that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Okay.
Oh my god, nice fingers.
Hey,
What's going on here?
there's a hostile soldier.
Servers.
Hey,
job.
敌箱来了，快拿！接着你要的书包。
I know like fucking Claws did for a while.
What? He's got wait, you killed me with fucking hitting me. You need to collapse in on them.
I'm picking up sets.
Here's your med kit. Pick it up.
Middle C.
Another one there, another one there. You're better. He's dead. Go for C. Somebody go back
I got C. I got C.
Okay.
In the middle of fucking nowhere. Crosshair.
Dead. I'm taking B.
What the fuck is going on there?
They're on it.
Yes.
Okay, we don't need to peek anymore. We're okay. Now we need to push A.
Hey, grab that med kit. Oh, that's it.
Left side.
Dead under.
One's close forward.
Yep, still there.
Okay, other one under.
Yeah,
It's fine.
there's,
They're
like,
monkeying. Push back.
Yeah.
Push for A
It's
here
like
and then.
full. It's like full.
Yeah, he has a flank. One riverside.
敌箱来了，快
Two
拿！
fire road.
One dead. Yep.
Aeron,
That guy's
敌箱来了。